had a capacity rule here at Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble moved here within the past year. Sharon McMahon, that's so funny. My name is Sharon and my mom's boss's last name is McMahon. The small and the mighty. I actually wrote an essay called The Power of Small and Tiny Things. So that's interesting to me. But anyway, last night, there's a Starbucks pickup over there. We have blue and red. That's in front of the building where I live. They have a blue and red car just like that. Or there's two separate cars parked. But anyway, I wanted to say that Barnes & Noble last night had a capacity rule. I don't know if they're enforcing it tonight. It's still a little bit early. It's like 4:30. But last night, I walked by and it was like they had to turn people away or tell them to wait until someone came out before they could let someone in. That's a smaller Barnes & Noble. They used to be at the corner of 18th and Walnut. Now they're on 17th and Chestnut. So I wondered last night if they were gearing up for riot patrol just in case. But word on the street is no one's sure what to expect, but the Philadelphia police are gearing up. They're concerned about the weekend being a potential protest weekend. Here in Philadelphia, we actually have a marathon next weekend, a yearly, very traditional Philadelphia marathon. That's the weekend before Thanksgiving. So also this weekend is a long-ish weekend. It's Veterans Day, 11/11 on Monday. So we're not sure what to say, but I was watching JLR Investigates and he said Portland, Seattle, everybody's gearing up just in case, but flyers are going around for protests with Antifa and Black Bloc. And Black Bloc is really like Antifa. All the protesters are considered somewhat radical and they dress in black. You might remember this from 2016 during the election time period for Trump. And just like swarms of these groups of, you know, some of them, many of them career protesters in Washington, D.C. or New York City. This year we haven't seen so much of that except that Trump got reelected. So people are wondering. Mayor Sherrell Parker came on this afternoon, had a speech, kind of a speech. I guess she wanted to talk to people in the city about, you know, coming to grips with the fact that Trump was elected president. So for Philadelphia, that's, you know, it could seem dramatic-ish to some people, but in Philly, people really put high hopes on progressive leaders and so forth and so on. So this is like a step backwards, if you will, for a liberal city. And in a way, the mayors of each city kind of are in a chain of command, if you will. So it could be a nightmare for some people to I don't know how it works. Hopefully it'll be quiet for her and it won't be too much of a struggle, but she's been pretty much a gracious, I guess that's the word, I'm trying to nice professional, I guess, mayor. Like I don't know what to say, you know. In general, it's been quiet, so that there's something to be said for that. So we'll head on down this way. Quiet here though on Thursday, November 7th. It is 11/7, which is reverse of 7/11. And then if you were to multiply it, it would be 7 times 11, or 11 times 7 is 77. Some people see numbers in their world, and they would see today as somewhat significant. This morning, I was out super early to water plants. For a client who's been away. And I thought it was interesting that she needed, I guess, or wanted to be away for 2 weeks around the election. But I was up at 6:30 just to avoid the normal riffraff. And there were people on the street already, not in, you know, riot protest gear or anything like that, but We had a lot of people wearing red shirts at 6:30 this morning, and they weren't part of the same team, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't like they were on the same phone tree saying wear red today. These are people who probably never mingled in their entire lives, and everybody decided to wear red. So anyway, so I figured I'd come out this afternoon. I feel like it's been pretty quiet in general, but we'll see. Black to white, black, white. So there's a lot of black and white motifs. Even the cars are checkered out, if you will. Sometimes it gets really weird. It's all black cars, white cars, black cars, white cars. So they can park cars like a checkerboard. That's how crazy it gets here. I've pointed this out in my videos before. So anyway, I'm here going past the shops at Liberty Place. This is between 17th and 16th. I'm on Market Street going east towards City Hall. That used to be called Turf, the Turf like bar, restaurant, cafe. Now it's Cafe 1635, but it's never opened as a cafe. The pandemic sort of messed up that situation over there. Eastern University on the second floor above Sweet Green. To me that means Portland, Oregon right now, because I know, or the Pacific Northwest. There are two people I know who went to Eastern University for an advanced degree. We have two guys on horsemen over here. Let's see if they come up. So they are, one is in Seattle, one's in Portland, Oregon. And Sweet Green is, you know, someone just ordered Sweet Greens. It's on the, you know, front desk where I live. Earlier was Levan Cookie. It was there for like, Levan Cookie was there for 24 hours. So they're going in the bike lane. The two horsemen over here, and these are black horses. Wow. They're not even chestnut brown. They're riding black horses big time. Is that symbolic? Because they have chestnut brown horses, so they're riding super dark horses, maybe on purpose. I don't know where the brown ones are. And of course we're a game in politics, which someone posited once, like there's a secret game among people who are higher up, and they would play horse. You don't want the dark horse, right? Like there's a little that would represent death. It's more symbolic than, say, racial or what have you. But anyway, I guess one has to be careful what they say. And I guess in Philadelphia, but you know, anyway. So keeping the peace, the horses here on whatever you call it, Thursday. I've been staying inside as much as I can. Oh, they have, yeah. They have bike cops up here and everything. I don't know if they've been out all day. I've been avoiding any potential hot spots, I guess. You know, it depends on my schedule each day, what I can or can't do. But in order to prevent a crowd from gathering too much, they're already here at City Hall in case, you know, they get to the riot level. Some people reported looting, like in small neighborhoods. I don't know. Looting's